Sairam, thank you Swami for this incredible opportunity. When I was first asked to talk about my Balvikas experience, I thought, what do I know? What can I say? And then I thought, what a great way to reflect on my time in SSE and reminisce over the fond memories and lessons learned. So here I am. My family has been in the Swami fold for generations. My great-grandparents were devotees and my mother went to school in Anantapur. So I started Balvikas at a very young age. To be honest, at that time, Balvikas was just an excuse to get to meet and hang out with my friends. But those friends became family, and the community that the Sai Center fostered for me and the other children, looking at that now, I realize how blessed and privileged we were and are to have that. I was seeing everyone come together and care for one another, treat each other as their own, whether it was the programs that the center would put on or even the power outages and storms that we would experience, seeing everyone come together and care for one another with no selfishness, no, this is mine, this is yours. It was all ours. The lessons I was learning in class about love all, serve all, and help ever, hurt never, I was seeing them in action in front of my very eyes. And that's when I realized how important our actions are and how transformative they can be for others around us. Like Swami always says, our actions speak louder than words, and I had no better example. As I grew older, I started treating Balvikas like any other school subject, something I had to study hard for, to pass the tests, to make sure I could answer all of my teacher's questions correctly. It took me a while to realize that the true tests were not the ones on paper, but the ones I would experience by simply living life. And there's one experience that really cemented this for me. In Balvikas, every year for Commencement Day, we used to put on these big play productions. It would be about 2 to 3 hours long, and all the children would participate. So you can just imagine the amount of hard work and effort behind the scenes for all the parents and teachers. One such year, we were doing the play on Prahalada, and I was given the role of Lord Vishnu. Very significant role. There were only scenes towards the end, not too much dialogue, but I was told how lucky I was to get to play Lord Vishnu, and I was feeling very lucky as well. Not too many dialogues, not too many scenes, significant role, pretty lucky. Seemed pretty easy. So I'd go to practice, say my dialogues, learn the actions, and that was it. Didn't feel like I needed to practice any more than that. But the day we had to present it came, and lo and behold, I forget some of my dialogues and kind of mess up on some of the actions. And nothing went as expected. Something I thought to be easy was feeling very lucky. It was all for nothing. I remember feeling so embarrassed and ashamed at that moment. I was given such a great opportunity and I couldn't live up to it. I couldn't do it justice. I felt like I let everyone down. People who had put in so much time and effort into this. And so the next year, we did the play on Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Swami Vivekananda. And that time, I was given the role of Sri Ramakrishna. This time it was different. There was a lot more dialogues. I was in a lot more scenes. I was playing the titular role. And I could not make the same mistake again. So this time I locked myself up. For hours together, I practiced my lines. I went over my actions, made sure I counted for every movement that I had to make on stage. And when it came time to present that, although the self-critic in me found many faults, I was happy that I felt I did justice to the big responsibility given to me. I felt that I made up for the mistakes that I made the previous year. And that's when I realized that if not for the mistakes I had made, I would not have done the job that I did for Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. A moment of defeat, a moment of my biggest mistake, a moment of feeling so ashamed suddenly turned into great gratefulness. I felt so thankful and so grateful to have made that small mistake so that I could do a much better job. Turns out it was for a reason. It all happened for my good. And that's what I think Balvikas really helped me with. It gave me the tools and that self-reflective attitude to be able to take a moment of defeat and turn it into a learning opportunity, to think about what I can learn from that and grow. And that's what I really think Balvikas is. It's to help grow our inner conscience, to make sure we do a better job listening to it. It's that inner voice, that divinity inside of us, so that whatever obstacles come our way, whatever challenges we face in life, we have this little guardian angel within us at all times to help guide us through life's ups and downs. And that journey, I don't think it ends with Balvikas. That's something that I've kept doing even after. I keep making mistakes, keep learning from them. It's a never-ending journey, and I think that's my biggest takeaway. My biggest lesson learned is that I'm always learning. I am a student for life.